All right, what's up, everybody? It's Kyle Cowboy Hopkins out here at Jim Norton Chevrolet in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, 3131 North Aspen Avenue, 145th in the BA Expressway. What I've got for you today is a 2019 Chevrolet Suburban LT four-wheel drive with just shy of 23,000 miles on it. These are wonderful vehicles, extremely reliable. They have the 5.3-liter V8, 355 horsepower, 383 foot-pounds of torque. Thing's got the tow package on it. It's 18 inches longer overall than the Tahoe. It seems a little daunting to some people to drive, but it's really no different once you get in it and get going. You've got the 18-inch aluminum wheels, the running boards. Got a lot of safety features in it. Forward crash alert. Let's see. Let's jump in here and take a look. Lane departure warning, all that good nifty stuff. Let's hop in here real quick. Let's check out the back. Power lift gate there. You can see that there's a noticeable amount of difference in storage than the Tahoe. You got quite a bit of storage up under here for your vehicle kit, first aid kit, you know, things that necessities you take with you wherever you go. That third row does fold flat. You just got to put them headrests down, then pull them little handles right there, and it lays down completely flat. Second row will fold flat also. You have plenty of cargo space if you need it. Hit that button right there. Let's come around here and take a look-see real quick. This is black with the Cocoa Dune interior. You got the bench second row. A little fold-out console, some cup holders and some storage. Rear air conditioning controls. A 120-volt outlet and a 12-volt plug back here for everybody. You can charge a laptop, phones, devices, whatever you need. Storage right there. You got pockets in the backs of the seats. You got grab handles, your vents and reading lights up there. Vents and reading lights for the third row. Third row's got plenty of space. I'm a little over 6 foot tall, 235 pounds, and I can fit in this back seat with no problem. I could fit in that back seat when I was 280 pounds. See, it folds right there. Okay, let you take a look at that. And that third row seat's going to fold into that to kind of give you plenty of room. Got a pretty good footwell back here for the third row people. You got cup holders back here for them. You got cubby holes for storage. The second row also flips forward to give the third row passengers plenty of room to get back here. I'll even scoot over here, like I said, 6'1", 235 pounds, and I can fit in the third row no problem. Not a problem at all. Like I said, cup holders and power, cup holder, storage. Got plenty of room for everybody. Let's hop up to this front row, the front seats. Oh, and then all these seats, the folding, it's all spring assisted. That way it's not a lot of effort. It's not real hard to get it to fold and flip up and fold up. You have driver memory settings. Bose audio, one-touch power down windows. Your child locks and your window locks are right there. You don't have to worry about switching the little switch on the door anymore. Power mirrors. There's your locks. 12-way power seat. Let's hop in here and I'll kind of go over some of these other features with you real quick. You got your headlights and your four-wheel drive selector. Okay, you can set your headlights to automatic. You can set your four-wheel drive to automatic. Now, if you set your four-wheel drive to automatic, what that does is it's monitoring the road. It's in rear-wheel drive. If you start to lose traction, it'll engage it into four-wheel drive on its own, but you can also select it and put it into four-wheel drive if you want it. This little group of switches right here, your traction control and StabiliTrak button there on the left, top left. Your parking sensors on the right. If you're pulling a trailer, turn that off, otherwise it'll freak out. And then you have your lane departure warning on that kind of bottom right of that top part of that button there. What that does is that works with this little deal up here. That thing's watching the road for you at all times. And if you leave your lane on either side without your blinker on, it'll vibrate that side of your seat, and it can give an audible warning if you so choose. to let you know that you're leaving that lane and you're not supposed to. You also have power pedals right here. You can move them up and move them back. Get it all set up exactly how you want it. You've got your blinker on this little stem here, your rear wipers, front wipers, all kinds of nifty good stuff, your bright light selector. This wheel tilts and telescopes. This one right here tilts it, and then this one up here allows it to telescope in and out. Okay, let's take a look at the steering wheel. Right here, that's your cruise control, and then you have your forward crash alert right there, this little button right there. What that does is if you're cruising along in traffic and that little box up there is watching the road again, and traffic in front of you slows down and you don't, right up here there's a red light that'll flash across the windshield. It'll vibrate your seat and beep real loud to let you know that you need to hit the brakes. Okay, it's pretty nifty, and you can also dial back the sensitivity on that if you kind of run up on people, if you have a habit of driving close. Over here you have your buttons to navigate the driver information center right there, and then your Bluetooth buttons. You can answer a phone call, hang it up, or your voice functions. And then also, if you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto available in this, and if you have that hooked up, you can use that to access Siri or your Google Assistant to send text messages, make phone calls, all that good nifty stuff. It's pretty comprehensive. Up there, as you can see, we're at 22,870 on the miles. That's trip A, trip B, fuel range, oil life, tire pressures on all four corners, your fuel economy for the last 50 miles, blank screen, your speedometer, and it gives you the speed limit for where you're at. Let's jump over here. You can select your audio. So you can see your radio station, what you're listening to. You can have your phone stuff right there, your navigation, or you can kind of jump in here and customize a lot of different things. You can set speed warnings, so it lets you know when you're driving too fast. All kinds of nifty stuff. Most people just leave it right there on info. And then you can turn off that speed sign if you just want a whole speedometer right there, or if you do like the speed sign to let you know kind of what you need to be doing. That's pretty handy also. Let me jump back here real quick. Let's see. You do have full navigation, but this little projection button right here, that'll be the Android Auto or the Apple CarPlay if you have it connected. You just need to have the app on your phone, have it turned on here. But you can also use your Google Maps and your Apple Maps on this screen. It'll also display an interface on your phone right here. It'll read you your text messages. You can use most of your phone hands-free here. It's a very good situation. It's super awesome, easy to use, and very, very convenient. You can get weather apps on here. You have your OnStar app on here also. Your My Chevrolet app, and then just a myriad of other things. If you decide that you would need them or use them on the daily basis, you can use that there. Here's your controls for that. This little button right here, boom, lifts that up. You get a little hidey hole in there with a USB port. If you have an electronic that you want to keep hidden and keep charged while it's hidden, or you go to the beach and leave your phone in there, however you want to do it, whatever you need, you can put it in there and not have to worry about it. You have 3 air conditioning zones, 3 climate zones. You have driver side, passenger side, and then rear passengers. So of course, driver side here, passenger side there, rear passengers here. If kids are getting a little crazy back there, you can hit that little thing right there and lock them out of it. That way they can't be using the controls back there to do all kinds of craziness. You can just lock them out. If they're responsible, you can let them have it. You can also still set it either way. You can turn it up, turn it down, change where it's pointing, all that different stuff. You have heated seats up here. You can heat the back and the bottom, or just the back, whatever you prefer. Here you got 12 volt and a couple of USBs right there. Keep your devices charged. In here you got enough room to store a small child. You got a 12 volt outlet there. You have 2 USBs and an aux port right there. Those USBs are going to be the ones that connect you to your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you would need to connect your phone to that one, and then there's a little channel you can run your cord through right here so you don't smash it. You got these little cubbies on either side to store documents or envelopes or mail or whatever. You got a little spot right there to set your phone, some cup holders, big door pockets on everything. Really big door pockets. Keys, you have both keys, both fobs. Excuse me. Let me kind of get this wrangled up here. Lock, unlock, you have remote start, you have power lift gate, and on this little button right here, you can just pop the glass back there and not the whole door in case you don't want to open the whole door. You're afraid something's going to fall out, or you know, the dog's back there, you don't want them jumping out. You can just pop that glass and set some stuff in there without having to worry about opening the entire door. Up here, let's let that light catch up. You have a conversation mirror, or the old bus driver mirror right there. Then you got the sunglasses holder right there. That's super convenient. Right here, this is your light settings for when you want the lights to open or turn on when you open the door, stay on, or just not turn on at all. This right here, you can set how high your rear hatch opens, if you're too short to reach it, or if you're going to park it in the garage and you don't want it banging against the garage door opener, you can just kind of lower that and not mess with it. Also, that button right there also opens the back hatch. So pretty nifty there. Pretty nifty indeed. Up here you got your garage door opener, your little home link stuff. And then you have your airbag indicator. If there's any weight in that seat right there, it lets you know that that airbag is engaged. Right now it's saying that that airbag is turned off. Up here in your rearview mirror, you got your OnStar controls. That's your satellite-based phone button to make and receive calls. There's your OnStar generic basic services button, and there's your SOS button where you can call the law or the firefighters or the ambulance or whoever you need to come get to you real quick. That's kind of about it in here. Like I said, a lot of features. You got 10 standard airbags in here. You got the airbag here in the steering wheel. You got the one up there in the dash. You have knee brace airbags down in the floorboard that deploy against your shins, keeping in the proper seated position or an accident. You have thoracic airbags on the sides of the seats up here that protect you in side impact. And you have side curtain airbags that drop down from up here all the way back there. And they drop down to about where your armrest is. And then you have airbags that deploy back there behind the back passengers' heads that keep cargo from flying up and keep them protected in the event of a rear impact. And all the airbags in here are dual-stage airbags. They deploy immediately to protect you for the initial impact, and then they have a secondary charge that deploys again to keep your family protected for any second, third, fourth, or fifth impacts, God forbid. But they stay inflated for quite some time, and if anything goes off, you can't see a thing outside of this Suburban. You will be pretty well protected. So, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to contact me at any time. My cell phone number is 918-928-5226. Again, this is Kyle Cowboy Hopkins out here at Jim Norton Chevrolet in Broken Arrow, 3131 North Aspen Avenue, 145th in the BA Expressway. My cell phone number one more time. Feel free to call or text me at your convenience. I prefer you text, because if you call and I'm with a customer, I won't answer the phone. But text me, 918-928-5226. I'd be happy to get you any information you need, or if you'd like to set up a time to come on out here and take a look at it, I'm more than happy to do so. So I look forward to helping each and every one of you soon. And until then, I wish you and yours a safe, wonderful, and blessed day. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.